Hey guys, it's Marissa at KitchenTableStamper.com. I am back with the all-inclusive Simply Citrus card kit from Stampin' Up. This is the kit that keeps on giving. This is maybe my last video with it. I don't know. I'm just in love with this all-inclusive kit. So follow Kitchen Table Stamper. You saw that I did the kit and then shared the cards. You make 3 each of the cards. I made some small modifications on some of them, especially cutting and stamping and cutting the citrus fruits and adding them to the cards. But it's a gorgeous all-inclusive kit. You get everything you need to make 15 cards, but it includes 16 envelopes. So today we're taking that last envelope and we're gonna make this little Hello Sunshine treat packet. I love this little matchbook treat. We've done this one before, but it is perfect. The perfect treat for these Russell Stover lemon puckers candies. So they're lemon candy with a sour kick. And we've got these, they're individually wrapped. They're like little patties in a pillow pack, and I couldn't resist. So let's get started. I have 2 pieces of mint macaron cardstock that make this the base of this project. We're gonna start with our outer wrapper. Our outer wrapper is 2 3/4 by 7 3/8, and we're gonna score this guy at 3, 3.5, and 6 3/4. Pretty simple. Now that's the outer wrapper. That makes the matchbook part. Now we need a pocket inside of our matchbook, and this piece is 2 3/8 by 5 3/4. We'll put it in on the 5 3/4 inch side, and we're gonna score at 1/4, 1/2, 3/4. Then we're gonna score at 3, 3.25, and 3.5. I'll have a picture of the template for you on the project sheet on the blog, KitchenTableStamper.com. If you're watching on the blog, it's below the embedded video. If you're watching on YouTube, then you'll click the link that says project details. That'll take you to the blog, and then just roll down to where you see the embedded YouTube video, and the printable project sheet with the photograph of the template will be there for you for free to print off. All right, so here is our pocket, and I've worked all of those creases. Now we're gonna work them the appropriate way. So starting on this 1/4, 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, you're gonna fold in at 3/4, out at the half, and in at the 1/4. So you've made yourself a little accordion. See that? Then flip. Now you've got these 3, 3.25, 3.5. At 3.5, you're gonna fold in, 3.25 out, and at 3, you're gonna fold in. So you're making another accordion here. Super simple. This little pocket treat is fantastic, and it's totally scalable. If you haven't seen the one that I did with the paint palette, this is a great scalable treat. Now we need some tear and tape adhesive. This tab is 1/4 inch, and this tape is a generous 1/4 inch. So you'll run the length of the tear and tape, tear off, burnish down, then peel the release, and you're gonna have adhesive overhang. Make sure that you clean that up by just folding over all that adhesive. You want it smooth against this cutoff line. Now back to our little accordion fold. We're going to bring this raw edge here and line it up with this fold in our accordion. So we'll go ahead, just bring those 2 together to make a nice smooth edge. Now that's the back of our accordion. So let's flip it over, keep the right side up. And then our matchbook wrapper, we're going to work our creases with the bone folder. And this is the outer wrapper. On this outer wrapper, I have a piece of designer series paper. Now this designer series paper is that extra envelope from the Simply Citrus kit. I just cut up the gorgeous pattern from the inside of the envelope, and we are using every last stitch of this kit. It is an amazing kit. I wish there was a refill. I should request one. I haven't done that yet. I would love to make more of the cards or cut up the cards and use them like designer series paper because they were the most beautiful patterns. All right, so we've got our envelope. We're using it as designer series paper. Oh, this piece, let me tell you what the size of that piece is. I believe it's 2.5 by 2 3/4. Yep, that was it. 2.5 by 2 3/4. All right, now I've got another little piece. I'm using every little scrap of this envelope liner. This one is 1.5 by about 2 inches. And we're going to cut this with a little chicken lips or a little dovetail, little banner end, however you say that. And we're going to cut a smidge off. Now that guy is going to decorate the inside on the pocket. See that? Isn't that cute with a little lemon? Oh gosh, I just love this treat. I love this kit. I'm so sad that there's not a whole lot more I'm going to be able to do with it, except the stamp set. The stamp set lives on forever, which is wonderful. All right, so here's our little pocket. The back side has the seam. We're going to center it inside the little matchbook. Make sure it's even right to left. Bring up the fold. Now we need a mini stapler. Got a Tim Holtz tiny attacher here. You want to center and staple. Now before I go any further, I like to just check the back of my treat, and I'll use my bone folder to make sure that those staples are really down tight. Usually I like to hide the raw end of a staple, but on this treat I haven't really found a way that works awesome to hide it. So I use my bone folder to really make sure that nobody's gonna catch their finger on that. Now we got our little designer series paper here. It's a bit longer than I think we should have because we don't want it to interfere with this little tuck here. So I'm gonna take a little smidge off with my paper trimmer. I took off barely 1/8 of an inch. You just want your chicken lips to be above this because this fold right here is functional. That's how you close your pocket. So a little multi-purpose liquid glue. Glue the designer series paper down. Left of center. I like that off-center look. We're going to balance it out with a lemon on the inside. I've got a little bit of die cutting that's done. Let me show you what I've done so far. I did this ahead of time. I've got a petal pink label and a whisper white label. The whisper white label is from the Ornate Frames die set. It's this long skinny one. It's perfect for our Hello Sunshine greeting. It's cut from whisper white. Then my petal pink is from the Tasteful Labels dies. It's this, I call it E. There's no rhyme or reason for it, but it's the 1 15/16 by 2 3/8 oblong square. I don't know what else to call that. It's really great label shape though. So let's go ahead and adhere the petal pink to our matchbook. I'm gonna pop my little treat in for a minute here just so that I can close it up and get a really good idea of where I want that petal pink label to sit, because everything else depends on this label. So we're gonna put it, it's gonna be up high of center, but we wanna clear the fold at the bottom here. So when you got that placed, now it doesn't have to stay close. We can work on this flat. And that's probably the best way to do it. We'll burnish down the adhesive, but we really wanted to audition the placement of that because we don't want to interfere with the close mechanism here. All right, let's slide these to the side and do some stamping. right, this is one of my favorite tricks. I have just Jade and Bumblebee ink, but my cardstock is Mint Macaron and So Saffron. So we're gonna get an awesome monochromatic look here. We're gonna stamp our lemons on So Saffron with Bumblebee ink. We need 3 lemons, and we're gonna stamp our leaves on Mint Macaron with just Jade ink. So you get a really cool two-tone shades monochromatic look. I love this. Slide these guys aside. Now, hello sunshine. These images are all from the Simply Citrus card kit. And let me put these here so you can see, hopefully see the rest of the images. Get a lemon slice, some little buds. The greetings are, thanks for being you, just a note, way to go, and hello sunshine. So a very useful stamp set that you'll just keep on giving. All right, so we're gonna hello sunshine and just Jade on our Whisper White label. So pretty, and I love the mix of fonts. They're whimsical but not goofy. I love it. All right, let me clear away the ink. I'm also going to cut my lemons and my leaves out. I'm gonna fussy cut them with paper snips. It's a nice, smooth, easy cut. They're not hard to do at all. Just when you fussy cut, support your scissors. Make sure that your ring finger or middle finger is in the scissors. You're supporting the bottom blade. When you cut, you close the blade with your dominant hand. There's no prize for cutting it out all in one piece. And you just roll the paper into the blade. See how I'm turning the paper? I don't try to hack it out with the scissors. I just roll it around and cut just a little hair past the edge. That way you get a nice clean line. You keep the integrity of the line. All right, I'm gonna cut all these guys out. We'll be right back. All right, I'm back with my bits. Let's go ahead and grab our treat here, and we're going to take the little hello sunshine, and we're gonna pop that up with some dimensionals. It's kind of the base of our project here. I'm gonna do 3 of them, but not go all the way to the end, especially on the left side, because we're gonna put a little gingham bow behind there. So don't get too close to that left edge. And we want to line that up so we just see, so there's a big swoop and then there's 2 little swoops on the end. We want to just barely see those and line it up centered right to left. There's hello sunshine. Now our lemons. I'm gonna put a lemon, let's see here, half a dimensional on the top half of the lemon. Put it on, but don't cover hello. Another dimensional on the petal pink, expose the adhesive, and we'll add the lemon so that it kind of comes down over the sunshine. I need a drop of multi-purpose liquid glue. We're going to add some leaves right over the top of our lemons here. And then using the same adhesive, a little bit of multi-purpose liquid glue, we're gonna tuck some leaves behind so we get a real dimensional effect there. Do you see that? I love the dimension that gives us. Now at this point we can grab our gingham ribbon. This is Bumblebee gingham ribbon. It is fantastic, soft woven ribbon with a great gingham pattern. Bumblebee in white. We're gonna tie a bow. It's 1/4 inch width. It's just the perfect ribbon. I wish Stampin' Up! Had lots of colors in this gingham. And we want a little bit of length on our ears. because we're going behind the label this time. So we want kind of long loops because the label is going to come up right in the middle over the knot. So I feel pretty good about that guy. I'm gonna grab some ribbon scissors and snip it down and away from the spool. All right, let's see what we've got here. Got a mini glue dot. I'm gonna add it to the front of the knot this time, which is kind of unusual. And we're gonna slide it right underneath Hello Sunshine and adhere it to the back of that label. It's gonna need a little finesse and maybe a little trim. I just absolutely adore the lemon print in the background from the inside of that label, or from the inside of that envelope with the gingham. So cute. Now, another little piece. This is the embellishments from the Simply Citrus all-inclusive kit. It had these gorgeous little pearl blossoms, little sequins. They're pearlized. They've got a nice little cup shape, really cute. And they pick up the light with a little sheen. Just so cool. Let's add a few of those to embellish. We're going to put one right up on our lemon here, and then we're looking for kind of a visual triangle. So we'll bring the other two down into the left. I'm gonna pop one all the way on the edge of this label, kind of on the center of the knot. And one more on our lemon over here. Just on the very edge. It can sandwich that ribbon in, no big deal. That is the front of our treat. Isn't that cute? But before we close it up, let's grab our last lemon. Let me show you the inside of this one. And we're gonna add a fun little lemon to the inside of our treat too. So a little dab of multi-purpose liquid glue. We're gonna put that at the end of the lemon, make it one piece. Then we'll go ahead and adhere the whole lemon to the inside. We want to keep the leaf, the lemon, on the inside of our accordion, on the inside of our pocket, but it's okay that it breaches the top edge a little bit. And of course, we can't have the lemon without the little lemon bloom. This kit just keeps on giving. Add a little blossom on our lemon. There it is. It's done. There's our alternative idea for the Simply Citrus kit. If you've got any questions about the Simply Citrus all-inclusive card kit, about the project, if there's anything I can do to help you stay crafty, you can email marissa@kitchentablestamper.com. And to shop Stampin' Up 24/7, pick up that Simply Citrus kit. You can buzz over to marisaalvarez.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching.